Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 41 of Direwolf20's Modern Skyblock series. Yay! Last episode I wrapped up, wow, that got zoomed out really fast, didn't it? Finding out that there is new automated-ish looking ways of making things. The rock crusher from Sky Resources, automatic cleaning, automating water, and completely automating combustion. Sounds cool. Sounds interesting. Not sure if this becomes like part of the multi-block of the combustion guy, but we'll figure it out because I want to play with these today. So that's one of the first tasks. And then following that, once we get that knocked out, I'll probably jump into Embers, which is going to unlock Industrial Revolution and Thermal Machinery. Cool? So those are our plans. I'm going to leave to Space and Beyond blinking here because I don't want to mark it complete yet. I want to leave that as a, hey, don't forget to do me, because I'm really excited to go into space, but I don't want to forget to go into space. Because you know Dyer. Sometimes he forgets things. He's getting forgetful. So we're going to take a look at doing those things from Sky Resources today. Another thing I might want to do, I'm considering setting up another elite smelting factory, or at least grabbing this one and bringing it over there where like my main, so I don't have to run over here. Like all these machines process specifically mechanism related resources, but these two, the crushing and the smelting factory, and more so the smelting factory, can be used for other stuff like smelting glass. So I might want to just like pick this dude up. If I make you a wrench, bing, thank you. And the crushing factory, should I bring him or should I hold off on that? I'll hold off on that for now, but I will consider bringing him later. But I would like to have this elite smelting factory over here so I could smelt stuff without having to run back and forth. So remember I had a big column of stuff here at some point? Yeah, that's gone. And let's see about getting some kind of floorboarding. Like, should I just do cobblestone? Was I just doing cobblestone down there? I think I was. And my diamond wand. So at some point I should look into flight, right? Hey, there's a thing. Pretty sure that this was, yeah, it was cobblestone. Good. I'm glad it was cobblestone because that's what's up. So we'll just expand this bad boy out a little bit, and running power over to here should not be a problem for me. So that should be where I need to connect my power in for my mechanism machine that I just placed down. Cool. And then I can just run this straight over to there. Cool. And wrench this guy. And now we've got smelting back at our kind of central-ish area, right? It's kind of central-ish. And let's not forget, I should have on me that torch placer thing. That does such a good job of placing torches. I'm glad I have this thing, because it does a great job. Doesn't it do a great job though, guys? Like, so great? Okay. You can turn off and go back into the bag. And trash these two things. Okay, good deal. How do I get out of here again? To do, well, jetpacks are going to be a thing. And again, I know that there is a way to have a form of flight with that gems mod, right? But I'm just going to hold off on that, and I'm going to do... Wow, that is fast eating. That is no joke how fast you eat. Cool. So now that we've got this guy here, and maybe I should have held on to that guy, but it's no big deal. Boom. We can smelt, no problem, right? So if I want to do like just to demonstrate, and we should get power here. Let's put you back on split mode, and your upgrades are still existent, right? So that's pretty neat. Beautiful. All right. Sweet. I moved the chest that I had right to about here, and let's get ourselves another, let's say, half a stack of oak wood. All right, now that that's covered and we have a smelting factory here, let's look into those machines, right? So at Sky Resources, looks like there's 4 of them. So Rock Crusher needs steel, an advanced power component, and a diamond rock grinder. Okay, and that needs pulverized coal and basic control circuit. All right, cool. So we're gonna actually, let's just look at what else we're gonna need. Steel, iron. So let's grab some iron. Let's grab that. Smart combustion controller, those are those guys. So he did probably change these recipes. I was wondering if he changed them, because very few recipes are actually changed. Snow, water extractor, advanced power component. Okay, cool. So let's pop over here and get our things and stuff. So we're gonna need some of these things for sure, and definitely some steel. Is that really all the steel I have right now? So I'm about to shoot myself in the foot. Are you guys ready for me to have shot myself in the foot? I'm gonna have to run back to smelt, because I took my smelting thing away from here. No, though to be fair, we do have another source of steel right here that I never used up. So let's take a look. So first off, I want to get the rock crusher, right? That requires a couple diamonds. All right, cool. As long as I have steel, I think I'm cool. You guys can come with me, and we'll smelt up more steel. But hopefully I have enough of these little mechanism items for this to be worthwhile. So a couple diamonds. So first things first, rock crusher. You require crushed coal. That I'm going to assume... I can crush it in actually additions. There you go. It's probably a little bit slower, but it's all good. We have a double crusher here, right? Not quite as fast. Also, I don't have it hooked up to a proper power line right now, but I haven't been using my actual additions machines much lately. Chewing dead wood. Neat. So that should at least get me one of these, followed by a rock crusher. Cool. And I'm going to assume that this thing requires some form of power, right? Yep, totally power. Good thing I just ran. It's almost like I was prepared for that. You're crushing it. All right, and the other thing we're going to need is a rock cleaner, which is steel ingots around a cauldron and another advanced power component, which means a little bit more of this stuff. Rock cleaner needs you, and you, and you. Now, I'm not sure if they'll auto output to each other, but we do have better forms of item transfer available to us, right? So, big hype around that. There we go. Sweet. Okay. So you can automatically clean rocks. So you telling me that if I were to give you 30 diamonds, put them in there, you need water first. Okay, fair enough. And obviously there's a water maker thingy. That's pretty quick too. It uses about a quarter bucket per clean. Okay, not bad. So then you had a water, something of a water making mechanism, right? So mechanisms. So you had an automating water and completely automating combustion. So Aqueous Concentrator, you can automatically insert water, and with Aqueous Deconcentrator, you can automatically extract water. Concentrator? Sounds like I can automatically insert water, but like, to what degree do I care about doing that? Does it give me water? Would be one of my first questions. Aqueous Concentrator. Do you need power? Do you generate water? Because I have the pump, remember. Power and water. Aqueous Concentrator. Concentrates. Okie dokie. Not entirely sure how this one works. Where did my power go? There it is. This one I don't fully get. So you've got power, right? Aqueous Concentrator. Well, I guess let's make the deconcentrator and see what that's all about. So another one of these and a piece of sand. Hopefully I won't have to actually in fair. Yeah, no, I think we're cool. This should get me sand, right? Yeah, it does. Cool. Aqueous Deconcentrator. So just out of curiosity, yeah, that quest's complete. I needed to make that anyway for the quest, right? But let's see what you look like. Deconcentrate. Okay, so you can concentrate and you can deconcentrate. I'm not 100% sure what that all means. I'm assuming it might be something like you can get water out of cactus and stuff. Automatically insert water over the aqueous. You can automatically extract water. Okay, cool. I'm assuming that that's... So what I'm going to do is... Hopefully I'm using the right tool to break you. I seem to be. Not 100% sure like what your point is, right? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you in the mods chest, and I'm going to make myself a pump from Mechanism. And we're going to create this... Just need a little bit of osmium, which I don't have on me, but there's one over here. Or there's some over here, because I was cooking some up. Wow, look at all that iron. I'll take it. I'll make our pump, and then we will pump a 3x3 of water like we did previously, right? So let's put you guys away. Clean. Steel and tin. There's the osmium. Cool. Let's get our mechanical pipes and other things. And we might have to make some more of these, but we'll find out, right? But we'll make the pump, and then we will... so pump. Need one of these. Pump. Make one of those. Get a couple buckets. We will build out a nice little... I like to go usually 3x3, though it doesn't seem to be a problem if I go more, but, you know. Let's do this. So what I'm going to do is build it out here, right? So this is where we're going to want to pipe the water into, and hopefully I can pipe water into him, right? So let's say the pump's going to be here. So let's make a 3x3 pool of water like this. Does that sound fair? With a torch. And that. Cool. So you can go right here. You can rotate there. Now that's power, and that's water coming out, right? So we're going to definitely want to get power into this guy. So let's do that. Like that. Correct. So you've got water filling up now, and then we can use our mechanical pipes to do that. That sound cool? Beautiful. That works. I'll take it. That is super cool. Okay. So you probably won't... So like, here's what I would do, right? I would say, hello, steel. And then I would say, can you do compressed stone? That's a question. The answer is nope. But you can do regular stone, I presume. And I assume you're not going to auto output to the right side. Okay. So let's use... let's do some things, right? Let's get our mechanical pipes. Yeah, I might need a few more of these. These are for fluids now. Universal cable, pressurized tubes, logistical transporters. Yeah, that's what we're going to want more of. Do I not have... Those are the advanced ones, right? That shouldn't be too much of a problem to make a little bit more of. In fact, let's make 2 more sets of you. I don't need this many, but I will probably eventually need this many. This episode is rapidly turning into automate all the things, which is one of my favorite kinds of episodes. Let's get a crate. Are you a crate of already cleaned resources? You are. So what if we used you? All right, I can't pick you up. Crate. I feel like last time I put a storage crate keeper in this thing, it just didn't behave itself. But we'll see if it behaves itself today. Black quartz. Dirty onyx, dirty black diamond, dirty dark gem, dirty black quartz. Cool. Storage crate keeper. Now, please don't misbehave, Storage Crate Keeper. Do not spill gems everywhere. Hooray! All right, so let's say that this is where I'm going to have to do this, right? And if I put you on item configurator mode, hooray! So you empty out that stuff, right? Then you are going to be on extractor mode. Cool. Beautiful. All right, now we're talking. And if I wanted to, this obsidian chest that has so much stuff like as a backlog, right? Could I pick you up and put you here? And you have to be cleaned now, right? Cool. And then you'll extract into there. Beautiful. So that will automate the cleaning of my gems. How nice is that? I like it. And then if I wanted to do more, I could... Yeah, I don't want you to actually go in here, but appetite, sure, you can go in there. How's that sound? We could, in theory, have a chest full of smooth stone. So I don't know if it has to be a crate, but it could just be a chest of smooth stone that sits right here. Come on. Catch up. There we go. Connection type to pull. So if I put... Right, that was meant to be not that, but something like that. Cool. So then you'll start grinding, and when you can, you'll clean what it ground. And remember, the crushed rock stone can totally be cleaned, and you'll get occasionally some metal dust out of it. It's rare, so it's okay that we get crushed stone out of that. Cool. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Back in a few. And it also occurs to me, why don't I throw a small to medium storage crate upgrade on this guy? Bing. So that he can store even more stuffs. And that'll be cool. All right, so you are automated rock cleaning. Nice. Even better than my original plans, which was not as good as that. So hooray. So that said, let's put away some junk, like resources, and I wish I had a mechanism chest over here to put all this stuff, but I guess I'll put you in here for now. That sounds fair. And wow, that eating is so fast. I found potatoes in one of these things, so I accidentally put potatoes in them at some point. Go direwolf. And this thing will start processing once we cleaned out probably our backlog here, right? This thing's not moving at all, but once this chest empties, which is our backlog of gems to be cleaned, then we'll start processing on our smooth stone and just let that cook. And I can just throw stuff in there whenever I want. Nice. All right, so with that covered, is it Embers time? I feel like it's Embers time, unless we wanted to make completely automating combustion. Smart combustion controller. Smart combustion controller. Now I assume, so we just need a little bit of steel and a couple of those green dudes. And a little bit of steel. Steel. Just to complete the quest, right? And see what it's all about. So smart combustion controller, huh? So am I right in assuming that you go here? Set priority output filter here. Neat. So if I put redstone as a priority output filter, and I put gunpowder in here. Oh, you still blazed. Okay. Huh. Allows you to fully automate them by selecting which items can be made. The items closer to the left will be made first, and it can do 10 recipes. Looks like I can do 5 recipes. And it doesn't look like it filters. I think it just says it. All right, so I don't know that I need you for now. Maybe later when we get more into automating, we will need you. But at this moment, I'm gonna say I probably don't need you. Much like that Aqueous Concentrator and Deconcentrator thing. But we completed the quest, so that's a thing, right? So quest complete, and that's 4 loot boxes for us. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, let's take a look at Embers, because that is our next major quest line that will unlock both thermal and industrial, right? So these 2 chapters are unlocked by completing Embers, and then we can move into these guys, and we can move into this guy. All good times. Nice. All right, so Embers it is time. So Embers is right here. Not a lot of quests in this chapter. Okay. All right, step 1, make a Tinker's Hammer. Cool. Embers, I'm already kicking your butt, Embers. I got you covered, bro. All right, step 2 requires Ember. Ember. By piping Ember shards or crystals in an Ember activator, you can turn them into raw energy. All right, so how do I get Ember shards and Ember crystals and an Ember activator? So Ember, assuming there's a way. Combustion. Crystal and, okay, not bad. All right, so crystal, shards, and blaze powder. And you guys are just 6 of those guys. So crystal, shards, and blaze powder, which crystal shards should be easy. So we'll let that cook up. And blaze powder, I'll get a little bit more of you. Watch this. You ready? Boom. Blaze powder for days. How cool is that? And there was like the better way to get crystal shards, like the better glass. But at this point, like I'm so good on smelting sand in the glass, like I'm really good at doing that. I'm not going to super worry right now. So these guys are 2 to 13, right? 2 to 13. Sweet. 2 to 13. I don't know how many of these I'm going to need, but... Now we have 56 of them, so that's cool. We can combine 6 of them to make that thing, and then we need the Ember something or other activator. That sounds cool. So I need a furnace. I'm going to need some iron plates, which I believe Embers has me covered on, right? I saw an Embers version of it. I'm guessing it's... Oh. Is it ore dictionary? Because if it is, it'll save me on iron. Not that I'm hurting for iron by any stretch of the imagination, but, you know, waste not, want not. Life advice with Dyer. Yeah, it does look ore dictionary, so that's cool. And then some copper. Boom, 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 boom. Ding, ding. Hooray. And a loot crate, and we're good to go. Cool. I'll put loot crates away or somewhere for now. That sounds good. All right, so next quest. Let's do transferring Ember, Ember emitter, and Ember receptor. Now, I've played with Ember like once or twice before. I remember like basically thinking, hey, this is a cool mod, and that's kind of all I remember about it. So clay and sand. Oh, maybe that aqueous... Oh, wait, I have an idea on what that aqueous concentrator would do. This might be a good way to make clay. This might be a good way to make clay. Did I just pick something up? I don't know. It sounded like I did, but I don't see it in my inventory. Mechanical pipes. Hey, Enderman, what's up? See, it sounded like it again. Oh, it's cobblestone I'm picking up. Okay, well that makes sense. Yeah, that thing I gotta find a better cobble maker. But hey, if I put dirt in you, like just for the sake of argument, if I put dirt in you, dirt, do I not have any dirt on me? I guess not. Where's that dirt making guy? Is this what the Aqueous Concentrator is meant for? Hey, there you go. That's what's up. Now I know what you do. I'm guessing the deconcentrator is the opposite direction, right? It dries stuff out. So that makes sense. Okay, cool. So we need Carbonite blend, which is sand and 4 clay. And that gets me 8 of those. So let's get a little bit of sand. This is where having that crusher would probably be super cool. But if I did this, right? And then I placed these guys down. Just organizing my inventory, don't mind me. Now I should be able to make a reasonable amount of Carmite blend. Like a stack should be no problem. Close to a stack. And then smelting it should also be no problem. Wait, did I want to smelt them? I feel like I didn't want to smelt them, right? I wanted to make this first. Well, I'm sure I'll use the other stuff too at some point. And this will keep my inventory organized. All right, so Ember Receptor, check. We've got 4 of those. An Ember Emitter, check. We've got 4 of those. Nice. Oh, yeah. All right, so the Mixer Centrifuge uses Ember to mix 2 different molten metals and make alloy. Okay, so Ember Centrifuge. Mixer Centrifuge needs a mechanical core, which is a compass, and a lead plate, and some more iron plates. And that's easy peasy, right? So let's figure out an Embers area. Over here might not be bad. What were you doing? Fluid extractors? Yeah, you were extracting some fluids. I'm trying to remember if Ember needs a lot of space or not. I don't think we're going to be doing a lot with Ember, if I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. So like, let's put it over here-ish, and we'll figure out what we figure out. Wow, look at all those tanks. There's like a lot of tanks in there. So we've got our Ember Activator. That's what we can feed Ember into. We've got our emitter and that guy. And now you want me to make Dawnstone, I'm assuming, right? But that requires stamping with Ember. So we need a stamper and a stamp base. So let's get those crafted, and then we'll make Dawnstone. Stamper needs a block of iron. Look at you. Okay, if you insist, sir. And a stamp base. See, I told you we'd have a use for these Carmite brick things. We're gonna actually need more of them. Haha. A little bit more clay and sand, please. Two. Cool. All right, so stamper and stamp base. Quest updated. Bar stamp, flat stamp, and plate stamp. Bar stamp. Just gonna clean up my inventory real quick while that's smelting. Flat stamp. Thinking about it. Okay, need more Carmite blend. Kind of liking this concentrator now that I know what it is. It's pretty nifty. There we go. Okay, and a little bit more Carmite blend. Okay, so now we want the flat stamp and... was it the plate stamp? So you and you. Sweet. Ding ding. Nice. Now let's grab a chest. To store all this nonsense in. Sorry, it's not really nonsense. I'm just being silly. So you guys, all this Carmite stuff. So this will be my Embers chest, if you will. Cool. All right, so I feel like that's a good wrapping up point for this episode. Let's come back next episode, and we'll want to make Dawnstone with Embers, right? I'm assuming. Yes, Dawnstone, and then I'm going to progress through the quest lines and knock out these 3. Probably be done next episode. Never got too far into Embers, and I'll be honest, I haven't paid a lot of attention to it. I don't know if it's still in, if it's still being worked on or not. It might be, and that's just my fault for not paying super good attention to the mod. But I don't know if there's a lot to do in Embers yet. So we'll get through Embers, and then we'll jump into a couple more tech mods. So for now, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Embers is a cool mod, and I would like to see it worked on more if it's not actively being developed. But I'm not sure, like I said, if it is. All right, guys, take it easy.